Alright, this video is cop loses it when he gets a dirty look. Let's check it out.
You need more training. I need more training. You need sacrifice. You got a mental problem. He said he's gonna catch a body. Everything recorded.
What?
Right here. He said he's gonna catch a body out here. Everything he came up to me with a stick.
On August 23rd,
Nah, I ain't gonna lie. Nah, fire that cop. That nigga look like he's too emotionally invested.
An abrupt decision to detain a young man by the name of
I ain't gonna lie. I don't trust cops that are just too emotionally invested. I ain't gonna lie, bro. You could tell that nigga on some bullshit.
Leroy Kennedy. One moment Leroy was going about his day, and the next,
Leroy!
he was being tackled.
What the
his
fuck?
face ground into the pavement. He was resisting arrest, officers would later inform him. But the original reason they stopped him seemed to mystify everyone, including the officers themselves, who seemed intent on behaving unprofessionally throughout the encounter. Right away, we're situated in the middle of a chaotic scene fueled by an incensed mob. They've just witnessed a violent incident instigated by the police themselves.
Hey, no, chill out. You got real roll, yo. We'll roll, yo. We, just you. Take the come on, you just busted.
I ain't gonna lie, nah, them cops on bullshit, bro.
You playing, bro. You playing, bro. You playing.
Wait, hold on, Ati.
You just this face up like this. Man, you just
Nah, don't hug him. Don't fucking hug him, nigga. Nah, I can see why they mad, bro. I ain't gonna lie, bro. I'm with them, nigga. What the fuck are these niggas on?
I'm gonna get some medical attention,
You might expect that once Leroy is in the back of the squad car, his defenders will disperse. However, this seems to have the exact opposite effect.
Bro, back up. Back up. I'll be back. Back up.
Nah, they busted his shit, son.
The chaotic scene has quickly evolved to what appears to be a standoff between officers and civilians. The officer having put his hands around Leroy's neck and having thrown him to the ground definitely
they gotta suspend that nigga, bro. They gotta fire him.
While exercising force against a fleeing suspect is allowed, so long as the force is reasonable under the circumstances, Leroy didn't appear to have been a fleeing suspect. He also didn't appear to have been resisting, nor did it seem he had any weapons on his person.
Crazy.
There must be specific, articulable facts to support the exercise of force, and here we aren't seeing any.
I ain't gonna lie, bro. Cops like that, I swear they used to get bullied when they was younger, bro. Cause what the fuck did he have to do? You see his fucking face? Like, you see how much force he put into that shit for no reason?
Cause you did. It is what it is.
Nigga talking about it is what it is.
My face up, bro. I ain't got bro. I have nothing.
He ain't even take off.
Bro, I walked off, bro.
What the fuck?
Bro, you want to search me, bro? How about the cop you search me? You can search me hands down, everything. I have nothing.
Nah, that's some bullshit, bro.
And now just checking the ticket, disregard Hamlin and Augusta and Hamlin, ticket of
It also doesn't help that more police are joining the scene by the minute. It's hard to say who's most upset, Leroy, the crowd, or the police. One of the officers who participated in the arrest appears to be particularly agitated and takes it out on the crowd.
What's wrong with this nigga?
Take that off, 140-pound ass. Right, 140 pounds. Look at homies, come to you.
What? Nah, on God, bro, yo, more cops just need to take off all their gear and just start duking it out with niggas, bro. Cause these niggas really need to get a fucking reality check. Like, nigga, you're not fucking superhuman, bro. Like, bro.
stay right there, that's fine.
Why you getting all tough and down like that?
Sticks and
You picking up sticks and
pussy ass.
Nah, you talking about pussy ass? Nah.
That man was not like that.
Me and just slammed him on his head. We did, we know. We're not lying about it.
Right.
Okay? Oh, what the force for? He started fighting around. He choked him through the gate. Try to talk to him. You pulled up.
Nah, they talking their shit. I'm not even mad, bro.
We don't need that. Yeah, because he slammed him on his He did. I understand that. Okay? But he was coming up behind him. Okay? Trying to pull him away. He was. It's on camera. It's on camera.
Yo, somebody need to check that cop right there, bro, who's rolling his neck, bro. This nigga is not right.
What's the issue?
That cop is not right.
You need more training.
I need more training.
You need sacrifice. You got a mental problem. He said he's gonna catch a body. Everything recorded.
What?
Right here. He said he's gonna catch a body out here. Everything
He came up to me with a stick.
Straight home. You flip him, bro. Take that him, bro. Take that him, bro.
Yeah, bring the stick.
He did bring a stick, but still, that cop is too emotionally invested,
You might
bro.
think you misheard the officer, but he did in fact say that he was looking to catch a body, and as he continuously points
Bro,
out to the
what?
camera, it's all on video.
You picked up a bag. It's on camera. I did. I will.
What, bro? Nah. They gotta fire that nigga. I ain't gonna lie. Nah, he needs to be fired, bro. Look at this cop in the back laughing and shit. Yo, these niggas be sick.
Everything has gotten out of hand, and the officer needs to quickly separate Leroy from the scene. Considering the number of members of law enforcement who've responded to the scene, at least 1 to 2 should be making efforts to de-escalate the situation and to calm the civilians. However, what we've seen isn't consistent with this. At this point, it's clear that the officers have lost control of the situation. Irate civilians have surrounded the cruiser, and Leroy should have already been transported away from the scene.
I wasn't. Your ass was inside. I'm intimidated.
Nigga said I'm looking to catch a body. A cop said that.
The situation is now completely out of control. Officers are behaving unprofessionally, which tarnishes the law enforcement badge.
What?
While they should never let their emotions be seen, their anger has gotten the best of them. The civilians have a right to challenge authority, and the officers have no right to speak to the civilians the way they are, including the name-calling and threatening to lock them up as you just witnessed. As the police car begins to pull away, the officer continues shouting insults out the window.
Make more than you, bro.
Bro, fire this nigga.
Remind me to take this. I got you, okay? I got you. We got you. And nobody gonna treat you badly. I'm gonna get you water and everything, okay?
But based on the
What?
police treatment Leroy has experienced so far, though, these promises likely don't mean much. Back where the crowd is gathered, several bystanders attempt to explain how the situation has played out so far. The
They gotta
response
fire
they
that
get
cop,
is
bro.
lackluster at best, if not outright dismissive.
To go see his sister, man.
Put their hand on
And he jumped out, he grabbed him. He didn't try to get aggressive with him. He picked him up and slammed him, man. On the guy in the car.
The officer, when
The black
the gentleman
officer
told
picked
him
him up.
to not touch him, the officer got mad and choked him.
Yeah, he
and
choked
then he tried to resist. The officer took him and slammed him on the ground.
He wasn't doing
So
nothing
why
wrong.
did the police officer get out of the car?
We have no idea. They
Told me
parked
to
right
sit
here.
right here.
They parked right here. They were sitting down right here. He started walking towards them. The gentleman got up and started walking away. I
Yeah,
guess
bro.
he didn't want no
Nah. Yeah. Those cops, that cop need to be fired. That black cop and that Indian nigga cop, bro, he needs to be fucking fired, bro. I ain't gonna lie, cause I can imagine imagine, bro, you don't want no problem with niggas, bro. You see cops on bullshit, you trying to walk away, and you're not even running away, nigga. You're walking away. That's like everybody fucking does that, bro. You're walking away, a nigga come choke you like these and slam you on the fucking ground. Nigga, on God, that nigga gotta be fired, bro.
Everything wrong. The black officer,
What the fuck?
pointed him off, ran and chased him and blocked him off. He said, man, I ain't did nothing. Don't touch me. The officer grabbed him and started choking him.
Like, yeah, nah, that's bullshit, bro.
My suggestion is, if you want to make a complaint, you can call COFA. But obviously, I mean, it looks like the guy's under arrest for something.
What that
He
something
ain't do
is
shit.
remains to be seen. An officer needs to take charge of the situation and give the disgruntled witnesses a voice. They need for someone to listen and to feel they've been heard. They should be given the option to fill out statements and potentially
Everybody
compose
filling out no
formal
statements,
complaints. Even if the complaints don't move forward, perception is everything, even so much as giving the witnesses business cards as a way to build trust. For now, officers clear the original scene and arrange to meet EMS at a more controlled
these are some
location.
bum-ass
However,
officers,
not
bro.
all of the officers go quietly, fanning the flames of unrest before leaving the area.
They still going?
That's how we do.
Wait, he said what?
Oh, we come out thick. That's how we do.
Nah, bro.
I'm just talking to the community, bro. That's it. I still love you, though. I still love you. I love you, Papa.
They need attention.
Nah.
Alright, let's go. They just need attention. I don't want to give a attention.
Just a few blocks away, one of the officers waiting for EMTs to assess Leroy finally thinks to ask a rather important question.
We jumped. What y'all doing? I'm trying to see what y'all arrested for. What's he arrested for?
Nothing!
But you don't know what he arrested for?
Fucking dickhead.
As we saw in the arrest footage,
Talk that
this isn't
shit!
exactly
Yo,
true.
Leroy,
It's-
talk that shit! These niggas playing, bro. What the fuck?
Seems that the police are getting creative. Police chased Leroy down, and it was only after they laid hands on him that he began to flail.
Talking shit, Leroy. What the fuck?
Grabbing the back of his vest, pulling him away. We didn't even say
This claim may be true. Conflict once again flares between Leroy and the officers while they wait for EMS. Even rookies are taught not to engage with a yelling detainee. While it would go a long way in the court of public opinion and among a jury when footage shows officers not engaging, this particular officer opens the door to the cruiser and confronts Leroy. His act is clearly unprofessional. In addition, the backwards worn baseball hat wouldn't be a standard issued uniform item.
Nah. CPD. Nah. Nigga, fire the whole CPD, nigga. Fire the whole CPD on God, bro. Fire the whole CPD. I ain't gonna lie, bro. These niggas is bugging, bro. These niggas is tweaking. Bro.
Police already saw that Leroy had a phone during the arrest, the search, and when they initially placed him in the car.
These niggas are horrible.
I see you. Yeah.
Please, bro. This nigga better get some bread, bro. You better get some fucking bread, yo.
Soon EMTs arrived to tend to Leroy's injuries. He's escorted out of the police car and into the ambulance while police decide who will accompany him to the hospital.
That's some bullshit, yo.
Before getting underway, police take the opportunity to search Leroy again, but nothing incriminating has appeared in his pockets since the last time they checked. With that out of the way, they can finally head to the hospital.
Wow.
In addition to the scrapes on his face, Leroy was treated for injuries to his hands and wrists. There were also concerns about a concussion due to the force with which Leroy's head hit the pavement. While he is recovered physically, he's since come forward to say the encounter left him traumatized.
I don't understand why you still up.
What's up?
Why you still up?
Why am I still what?
Why the you still up?
Cause he's literally an innocent. He doesn't have anything from like nothing. Like the nigga ain't do shit. Shit.
It's a good question because you've certainly noticed Leroy still hasn't been told why he's under arrest.
They don't even know
While
themselves.
the United States Supreme Court has held that it's good police practice to tell a suspect why they're being arrested when taken into custody, the Supreme Court has found no constitutional requirement to do so. Very few states statutorily require this in the United States. It's an exception far from the norm.
Patel 18129.
Damn sure gonna know. My lawyer come holler at y'all, you damn sure gonna know.
Cool.
Damn sure finna get y'all food.
Alright, that's good.
Like, damn sure finna get y'all food. But tour,
Best of luck to you, buddy.
1829.
Best of luck to you, buddy.
Bro, I'd be in that bitch spazzing, bro. Oh my god, bro. I might fuck around. They might have to fuck around and arrest me at that point, nigga. I ain't gonna lie. I get him something to arrest me about, nigga.
I don't get why he touching me, bro.
That's crazy, bro. That's bullshit. I would have been so pissed, bro.
When Leroy's arrest came under investigation, it seemed police had very little to say for themselves by way of explanation.
All right. All right. We'll put everybody else as offenders that grabbed you. You know, we'll do that on the case report. All right, we'll start head on. Yeah, description or whatever. We'll get the camera. All right, head on in.
It's clear that the sergeant is aware the situation has been botched. The story officer settled on was that Leroy looked directly at the officers as they drove by, widened his eyes, and then walked away. It appears that Leroy was violently arrested for the serious crime of looking surprised. The official report went on to mention that police suspected Leroy might have had a gun when he reached for his pocket, but as they later discovered, all he could have been reaching for was his phone or glasses. It seems the real reason Leroy was stopped was simply a case of bullying or misuse of power. Leroy was charged with resisting arrest and aggravated assault against a peace officer. All charges were dropped a few months later, thanks to the body camera footage, which proved Leroy was not the instigator. Leroy proceeded to sue the City of Chicago Police Department for personal damages, as well as to ensure this sort of situation doesn't happen again. He was ultimately awarded $95,000.
He need more than that, though. I ain't gonna lie.
The situation should have been handled much differently. While police training has progressed over the years, it must continue to evolve and grow with the times. De-escalation, implicit bias, and wellness of law enforcement officers are a few of the mandatory training programs officers must complete. In addition, they're now educated on reporting misconduct they see other officers committing. While officers like these should be a thing of the past.
This nigga needs to be in jail. I ain't gonna lie, bro. You need to be in jail, jobless, all type of shit, bro. This nigga is a fucking lunatic.
We still have a long distance ahead, evidenced by what we just witnessed.
Nah, bro. That was ridiculous, bro.